Hello, and welcome to the XFO Intelligence Podcast. Today we dive into the fracturing order, navigating a world in transition. The global landscape in May 2026 is undergoing fundamental transformations. The familiar post-Cold War order, built on American leadership, open markets, and institutional cooperation, is shifting. Competing visions, structural pressures, and the weaponization of interdependence are reshaping international relations. This isn't a simple power shift, it's a complex recalibration where economic leverage, technological dominance, narrative contestation, and regional flashpoints intersect. At the core lies a fundamental question: what sustains global order? For decades, the US dollar, backed by military reach and institutions, was the primary reserve. Now that promise of neutral financial infrastructure is fracturing. Financial sanctions, asset freezes, and payment exclusions push nations to build alternative systems. Parallel settlement mechanisms, local currency trade, and regional financial frameworks. The dollar's dominance isn't collapsing, but diversification is underway. Physical choke points, straits, key ports are returning to strategic importance. A disruption in any of these nodes cascades through energy, food, and insurance markets, amplifying global concerns. The tension runs deeper. Different powers have incompatible strategies. The US strategy is hemispheric consolidation, maritime dominance, selective global engagement, bolstered by innovation but challenged by domestic fragmentation. Russia's vision is Eurasian integration with strategic depth, energy diplomacy, but faces demographic and technological challenges. China uses economic interdependence, strategic triangulation, and infrastructure diplomacy, but it's vulnerable to energy imports and demographic pressures. Regional actors like Iran, with proxy networks, or Israel, with its intelligence focus, shape this emerging order in unique ways. Flashpoints like the Middle East, the Black Sea corridor, the Indo-Pacific, and even the Western Hemisphere's resource focus are high-risk corridors for escalation. These aren't necessarily driven by intentional aggression, but by miscalculation and the erosion of communication channels. Beyond the physical and economic, we're seeing a contest over technological governance. Emerging governance models, centralized oversight versus privacy-enhancing technologies are altering state-society relations. Information ecosystems are fragmenting, complicating diplomacy, and increasing the risk of misinterpretation. So how do we navigate this uncertainty? First, we need interoperable channels, neutral standards for crisis communication and coordination. Second, institutionalized de-escalation frameworks. Emergency powers and alliance agreements must be anchored in legal oversight. Finally, we need distributed resilience, local networks, and adaptable systems that buffer shocks. We can track early warning indicators, shifts in reserve currencies, defense production rates, polarization indices, and information flow metrics. We're not facing collapse, but rewiring. The greatest risks lie in institutional rigidity, communication breakdown, and the cascading effects of weaponized interdependence. Navigating this transition means focusing on resilience, preserving communication, and investing in interoperability. Thank you for listening to the XFO Intelligence Podcast. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Email us at xfointelligence@gmail.com for your feedback. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more insights as we continue to explore the changing global order.